Hello, welcome back to a brand new show. We are here with Mr. Hee-Hor right here.
We got Mr. Chichor
We have Chonling Ping Pong.
in the corner.
Yep,
What the fuck did you pull that out of?
we have an Asian man as our lead guy here. Here at our Vaughn Studios, we deliver you the most premium of content.
Those are so messy.
Yes. I love my ASMR.
You're gonna need to clean up this whole entire room after.
Nah, so how have you been?
Oh, I've been good. What about you? I've been good. What about you?
We need more. We need more than just that, buddy.
I've been good. David was being a little bit gay towards me earlier, and then he tried strangling me because I want to give him what he wanted. Hey, at least I'm not lying.
You are.
Okay. Is that good? So how are you?
Coolio Doolio. I messed it up too.
What? You can't just say that. Coolio Doolio, what else?
Hasta la pasta.
Well, the host is gone. I'm taking over, guys.
No, get out.
See, I'll get some back.
So I know it's going to be a horrible show if you were on it. Something in my eye. So, today's topic is going to be the scariest and the weirdest people you have ever met. Now, I gave him advance again, so if he doesn't have anything,
Actually, I had to ask, and it was like just before we did this.
Shut up.
It was a lot of help.
So, you get to go first.
No, I went first last time. You go first.
No.
Yeah. You're the host. Go first.
So I met this girl, alright?
Okay.
Thinking it was going to be a good old jolly time. Thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to have a fun chat with this person. No, they were weird and kept asking me odd questions.
What were some of the other questions?
No comment.
Please?
No comment.
Alright, looks like when you ask for deets, you won't get any.
You're gonna give me them.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
It
are.
has to work both ways.
Kept asking how big my toes were. When I wish I could make that up.
Why?
I was asked for measurements on my toes.
Is it that one girl that you met online that you started seeing? Oh, okay. I have no clue what he's talking about.
No, this girl was beyond a foot fetish.
People like that
Yeah. It's not your turn.
This was like first grade, right? There is maybe actually third or fourth. I don't know, something like that, right? And so he got a cut on his hand, and then shortly after, he dropped his pencil on the ground. So we went to go pick it up, and he got up. He was getting ready to write, but it turns out he got a cut on his hand, right? So that he touched the floor apparently with the cut, and there was even like blood on the floor and everything. Like thumb. It was his thumb. And so he put it in his mouth and he sucked blood. So,
If
yeah.
to avoid blood getting everywhere, I will suck and just take my own blood. And then go wash it. No. And then go wash it.
See, me, I'd get something to do it with, or I just sit there like,
Ryder's weird.
I guess I am.
We've established Ryder is weird. Okay, another weird person I've met. They have a thing with biting. It doesn't matter. Could just walk up to you and just bite.
So they bite?
Yes.
Like aggressive, or?
All the above.
Yeah.
And I'm still friends with this person to this very day.
There's a seat over there.
No, there's not.
Okay.
It's too far away. If you're getting your dirt on my shoes, could you please get them off? Thank you, Daddy.
Can you scoot over your foot
No.
a little bit? Okay.
No.
You have so much room, though.
That's the point.
Okay, if you say so.
You don't think I want room? No, about the other guy.
Huh?
They can't know about the other guy. You know the other guy?
There could be so many. I don't.
The other guy in the room. We can't let them know about that.
Well, don't fucking mention it.
Well, that's why I'm covering the microphone. I can't hear anything.
Don't mention it.
Well, I'm trying not to, but you make it really hard not to mention it.
Okay.
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 Excellent. Excellent.
This is what John does to Ryder every day.
That's what you do to John every day.
No.
Got me messed up.
You don't even let it happen. He walks up, does it, then runs away. Yes. It was necessary to keep it quiet. It's another weird person. Let's talk about Matt. One of the weirdest people I've ever met. So, the first time we went over to his house, it was
Glad I didn't go.
like me, Shane,
and Shane.
no, me, Shane, Matt, and Sebastian. And we all went, and it was usually a good time.
Did I say me?
Do you want to know one of the weirdest things that happened? So randomly in the night, me and Shane were jokingly sleeping together. We were next to each other, and this is how we slept. I slept on the floor, Shane slept on the couch, and then Matt fell asleep in his bed. I don't know what happened to Sebastian.
He probably was like sleeping on the ceiling or something.
But yeah, so we're all over there. We're having a good time. Or maybe it was just me, Shane, and Matt. I don't know. It was one of the... No, it was all of us. It was us four. We were... This was later at night. We turned everything off, and we were supposed to go to bed. But we ended up staying like up an hour or two after that. And thank God that I wasn't looking for the first time, and unfortunately I was the second. Matt pulled down his pants, just displaying his trungalo to Shane. Then, unfortunately, when I was sitting on the couch and Shane was on the floor, he did it again. And I, unfortunately, had to witness this, man unlock the jock. Just...
You're saying it like it's big. Was it big?
No. that it was that was one of the worst parts. I'm pretty sure we also took over his room like 3 separate times. Yeah, so what's one of the weirdest people you've ever met? Me and Shane kept our snakes in the cage.
Oh. Um.
Come on, you're bound to have someone.
Contemplating, because I mean, I had a few, but I'm contemplating if I should share them. You know.
Why doubt?
What was that noise you just played?
Don't worry about it. But why doubt?
Is that a car sound?
Don't question. Just go with the flow.
Okay.
Dude.
Should we share one about you? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so not really like a. Okay, so it's one of our friends, right? And it's not really bad, but he only thinks one way. And me and David were talking to him about it yesterday, and oof, it was pain. It was a pain. So he only has like one way of thinking.
Yeah, he has exactly one singular way that he thinks about everything. And like there's multiple ways to think about something. No, he stuck with that one. Just one way to think about something, and that was so annoying.
Yep. And then he called us retarded and everything, but you know.
Yeah, because apparently we didn't know what we were talking about or anything like that. No. We knew what we were talking about the whole time. We knew exactly what we were talking about, exactly what we were doing. So it's not our fault. It's his fault.
Yeah, he's the dumb bass.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why the camera angle is now so wide, I changed the resolution, which in turn made it bigger. Now I'm gonna go to the restroom, and I can entrust that you will do nothing to the poor audience while I'm gone.
Because see, once we left the room, I mean, I was kind of I'm thirsty, so
Okay, so we'll come back after this short commercial break. We are back, and it's apparently still just me. No,
okay, guys, look at this pen. Look at this pen right here. See it? That beautiful pen.
I'm looking at the pen.
Okay, so I click it. Nothing. Click it.
It's a Michigan Tech pen. It's high technology.
Does that mean I can snap the pen?
No, that means it's unbreakable.
You want to bet?
Yeah. I want this in frame. And thank you for breaking school property live on video. We're gonna try and put the pen back together so they don't think anything.
Why would I do that? It didn't work in general. There's no point in having a pen if it doesn't work.
That's fair. You realize it was backwards and you couldn't have flipped it around? Oh dear God.
You said it.
What's another weird person? There's bound to be one that we've both met. What?
Oh, nothing.
Let's talk about the weird girls in every class we somehow stumble in.
Like the friend group, the popular ones, or
Popular girls.
Tony. I mean, it's an episode of Mean Girls here. Never watched it, so I mean, I've
neither have I. It just sounds like it's an episode of Mean Girls. Which yes, it is.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you slam it?
No, because it can take the abuse. I could throw the microphone over there. It'd still work perfectly fine. Orange is another weird person.
Oh, and with that pen, you couldn't flip it around in order for it to work.
Well, what is another one?
Big.
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 That is
That is a. Whew, don't even get me started.
picking at himself in the middle of class.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it with people? And them having their pants exposing half of their bum.
I mean, how do you not feel the air or anything? How do you not feel it?
Yeah.
I feel it every time. I even feel it. Well, it's not really, but it's mostly on my back, right?
Yeah, if my back feels exposed, I sit on the sweatshirt, or I lean down,
sit on it,
or I slouch like
or,
this.
I do something to where it's not showing. I mean, come on.
How? Also, how hard is it to take a shower? I take one every day or every other day.
So do I. But no, apparently it's really hard, guys. Apparently. I didn't know I was getting it. I didn't know it was like going to the gym. I would have never have guessed. That's crazy.
It's a, David Goggins 600-mile race you gotta run through all the states up into Canada, make your way to Alaska, then you have to run on water to Hawaii.
Classic David Goggins.
Yep.
Journey.
And if you stop, you have to restart.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. He probably just fly,
Yes.
He just, runs so fast.
He unlocks his god power and flies.
Yeah. Which is just crazy,
Yeah. What are we doing on time? 12:38 p.m. We are almost out of school. And this is diverting from the topic, I know. But is it crazy to think the end of this month, next week is like our last normal week of school?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we have Friday off.
This week?
Next week. I think we have Friday off. I know we don't come to school Monday.
I know Memorial Weekend we have Monday off. I'm pretty sure.
But I don't know about Friday.
Yeah. It's a 3-day weekend.
And then after Memorial Day, it's not a normal week.
Yeah.
They take all our Chromebooks, not the personal Chromebooks that we have. No, they are taking our actual Chromebooks
that they own.
That they gave us. Which means we don't have to do any work. We're taking all our final tests, our exams, we're doing all that.
Yep.
And then we're out.
Are you ready for the final exams and tests?
What class?
All of them.
Math I could pass. Science, that's an iffy. History I can pass. Spanish, that's depending if I paid attention enough.
Spanish, I don't think I could.
I'm not gonna pass Spanish, I swear.
Neither am I.
So our exam in Spanish is worth 20% of our final grade.
Fail that so.
I think I might have maybe a B. Last time I checked, I had a straight C. I've stopped checking things because I really don't care enough to check on them. And I feel like if I check on them too frequently, I'm gonna hate what I see.
For what?
My grades, usually. Which I usually do hate what I see because... But, should we go back on topic?
Sure.
Okay, have you met any weird old men? I have. Okay, let me explain my story and you classify that as how weird. Okay, so it was me and John sitting in the laundromat, right? Like every other town or city, we got homeless people. I found this out afterwards. It was a homeless man. Well, this homeless man came over and sat with me and John. We were in our suits. asking us questions about the Bible, and I swear he was on something out of his mind, because when we answered his questions, he would ask again.
Oh, okay.
And also, he moved away eventually because John went to the bathroom, and I sat there in just complete and utter silence. So he moved away to a chair across from me. Couldn't help but have the feeling I was being watched, so I always look around when I feel like that to see, hey, is someone just staring at me? I mean, I'm in a suit, so I expect to be stared at when I'm in public, because they think, why is that guy in a suit?
Yep.
Well, I look over to the guy's chair, and I see him just eyeballing me.
That's when you gotta put on some sunglasses and just.
No, he did that for 30 minutes.
Just stared at you.
Yes, even when John came out of the bathroom and we were talking, I pulled him off to the side to tell him, hey, that guy's looking at me and you. And he just, the guy kept doing it. I just want to say that. The guy kept staring at us, even when we walked away. He did it, and then when we looked over at him, he looked away.
That's so weird, bro.
And then Ash and Peyton came later, and he was still inside because, well, he had, like, nowhere to go.
Right.
And they said, oh, yeah, that he got out of jail for sexual assault of children.
Oh my god.
You want to know what my reaction was?
Hmm.
Oh!
That
explains a couple things.
just a wee bit.
Just a couple.
Nice.
Yeah, I told my dad about the guy, and he said, and therefore I found out he was a homeless guy. And he said, and I told him, he said, oh, looks like he won't be coming there anymore. And then one night, when I was having to go look for my brother, because, well, he didn't come back to the laundromat, so we had to wait. And I have a funny story for that too. Don't worry. And I saw a guy at the splash pad. You know what that is? At the canopy by the bathrooms. There's a guy over there. I could have sworn it was the same homeless guy, because he shouted, "Hey!" Like he knew me. Like, "Hey!"
That's wow. Okay.
And I ignored it and kept on walking. And then whenever I go into town, I somehow pass by him, and he'll just
What
say,
does he look like?
like, you could old face, white beard, think,
Like a white scrubby beard.
yeah.
And he's always like sitting on benches. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
when
see him all the fucking time.
yes, and when ever we see him or we're walking, me and John by, he'll just on the bench say, "God bless you," and then, well, what are you gonna do? Ignore that? No, we just say it back and continue walking. Then we talk about that. That's just a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have an interesting story.
okay, we got time.
So, Kylie was gonna go to the laundromat, and I was like, and she asked, so, hey, do you want to meet up? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So we met up there, and I was helping with the laundry, put it in the washer, etc. Right? And a guy walked in, and he was waiting for us, and he's like, so, are you gonna take out the effing clothes? And we're like, they're still going.
We just put them in.
Exactly. And he's like, and we're like, I looked at the guy.
The laundromat is filled with nothing but washers lining all the way to the back. And then the very back wall, there's a bunch of dryers. There's plenty of space, unless you were all the way in the back with the big industrial ones.
Nope.
No?
Normal size. Normal size.
How many were you using? 1, 2?
I think about 2.
There's a row of like maybe 6, 10.
And so after that, he said some other things. So we walked out, right? And
oh, please tell me he took them out.
No, because I'm pretty sure you need something in order to get them out. I don't remember. I don't remember why we couldn't get them. No, we needed the baskets. That's why we didn't get them out, because we needed the baskets. So we went to go get the baskets, and so there's that. And then we come back to the school. This was a few. I don't know. It was at some time, and it Sparks. Royce, that's his name. Turns out that was his dad. And his dad smelled like booze. His dad was and sounded like smelled like booze, and yeah, and it was like, so my dad was at the laundromat and blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Yeah, that explains a couple things. I'll tell you
explains it. I'm
off
like,
the
oh,
air.
that was definitely him. Yeah.
Hang on. And we are back on the air. That one doesn't do anything unless I have something hooked up that's broadcasting a sound, which
Oh,
is
that's
usually
beautiful.
like background music, which I should probably turn on next time.
Yeah, you probably should.
But
For sure, that was already on.
we are gonna wrap up this episode, so I have time to upload it. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you have. Until then, I'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.